Hey, I'm Noah,
We expose evil.
and preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. We
We
are
are
heirs
heirs
of
of
God. Welcome to Disciple Christ. So I wanted to do a follow-up to the last video that I did on artificial wombs and brain neural transmitters are the future for the satanic system. So in this video, I wanted to talk more about designer babies, because in the last one I only talked about really the artificial womb, which is the start to this subject. So through this new CRISPR technology, they want to create technology to be able to allow you to create your own baby, just taking away the hand of God out of it. Of course, because they want to play God. They don't want to, it to be natural. They don't want, your baby to be born with defects or not to be a perfect, baby. So they want to be able to put, baby that can have enhanced hearing, enhanced speed, enhanced strength, enhanced, intellectual capacity, enhanced sight, enhanced anything that's better than a normal human. But, God creates us the way we are, and He creates us for a purpose, and if we do this, there's no purpose for life. There's no purpose for life. It's just whatever we want. Do what thou wilt. This goes back to do what thou wilt, mindset. Do whatever we want. The satanic system. Because definitely we can just be our own gods. We can make whatever we want, right? Because once you take the hand of God out of creation, everything goes, haywire, okay? It's not going to end up good, okay? Creating kids, that are not made from God. This is not going to be a good step for humanity. It's going to lead to the downfall of humanity. Okay, so science has taken another step toward delivering the perfect newborn, or at least a bouncing baby free of certain genetic defects. Chinese researchers used a genome editing technique called Crispr to rid normal embryos of hereditary diseases that cause blood disorders and other ailments, according to New Scientist. Experts who reviewed the project told the publication that even though it involved just 6 embryos, it carries promise. It is encouraging, Robin Lovell-Badge, a human genome expert at Francis Crick Institute in London, told New Scientist. The acronym stands for Clustered Regularly Interspaced Short Palindromic Repeats, and the technique is a method of disabling genes by introducing small mutations that disrupt the code of a DNA sequence. Also, playing God. Prior to the Chinese experiment, studies involving the CRISPR technique have focused on its use in abnormal embryos that could never fully develop. For bioethics reasons, it was not previously used on healthy or normal embryos. The experiment successfully repaired just under 10% of genetic mutations, a rate too low to be practical, but high enough to be encouraging. The Chinese team working at the third affiliated hospital of Guangzhou Medical University first worked with abnormal embryos with little success, according to the report. But when they tried to repair mutations in normal embryos from immature eggs donated by people undergoing IVF, they had a breakthrough. The eggs presented less of a bioethical dilemma, as they are usually discarded by IVF clinics. But healthy children have been born from such eggs. The team fertilized each egg by injecting sperm from one of 2 men with a hereditary disease, then used the CRISPR technique on the single-cell embryos before they started dividing. In one case, the technique zapped a mutation that causes favism, a condition in which consumption of fava beans causes destruction of red blood cells. In another case, it fixed a mutation that causes the blood disease beta thalassemia, a group of inherited blood disorders that affect about 1 in every 100,000 people. Another expert told New Scientist the results were compelling. It does not look more promising than previous papers, Frederick Laner of the Karolinska Institute in Sweden told the publication. The study could lead to wider experimentation with using CRISPR to edit genomes of normal human embryos, but experts caution the technology is far from the point where it could be safely used for editing embryos. And that's what they eventually want to do, is edit embryos using the CRISPR technology. So you can make your baby whatever you want it to be, okay? Kind of like Hitler's superhuman race that he wanted, okay? His Nephilim race, okay? And eventually, they're probably going to get there. And we already have the technology now, but they're putting the idea out there so that you will accept it eventually, okay? Now, let's see if I can find more stuff on CRISPR technology. See if I can find an even better article than the last one. It was okay. Alright, let's see here. Because ultimately, CRISPR wants to create designer babies. Okay. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to use that one article. But anyways, just to let you guys know. This is the future, once again, for the Illuminati. They can build their superhumans using artificial wombs, using, you know, their little technology tricks, okay, and play God. Alright, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. God bless. Make sure to ring that bell, subscribe, like, comment, and I'll be back this week with more videos. See you next time.